portrait and song series, where it's more than just a songwriter showcase. There's also the stories and the narratives, the creative aspects behind the songwriting. So this next artist has been very instrumental in creating this series and creating it and producing it. And now he's supporting it by stepping on the stage. So please welcome Peter Barnes Martin.
Flash your brown eyes at me. Disco ball smile, a party scene. Your laugh, sound that fills my everyday. It was more than just your looks. Your heart was a seed that took a light that fills my everyday. Started off as a magic night. Now I wanna ask you to be my wife, 'cause I will always be by your side. Started off as a magic night. Now I wanna ask you to be my wife, 'cause I will always be by your side. With my hand on the small of your back, a tumble turns into a laugh. Steps hold mine across the floor. First time at a swing dance, trusted me as I held your hand. A trust that grows with every day. I was nervous, like I will be, when I ask you soon to marry me. I did, but I have no fear of how we'll age. Though we are so young, I'm not afraid. Started off as a magic night. Now I wanna ask you to be my wife, 'cause I will always be by your side. Started off as a magic night. Now I wanna ask you to be my wife, 'cause I will always be by your side. Thank you. Well, first of all, I just want to thank you all for being here. You know, friends, neighbors, acquaintances, and other glorious people of the Monterey Bay Peninsula. I also want to thank Robert for introducing me and organizing this series with me. I also want to thank Rags for a great first set right there. So can we give Rags a round of applause? Thank you. I wanted to start with that song because it's actually one of the oldest songs that I have published. It's a song that I wrote in 2020. Well, Rags was going off to Joshua Tree. I was going back home to upstate New York because my wife and I, so we did get married. There's more songs, don't worry. We'll hear more. We had moved to New York City right after Michigan State, where I had studied as a jazz guitarist. And while we were in New York City, I was chasing that dream. And all of a sudden, our path changed when, one night in Harlem, I was told about, the first case in Manhattan, and everybody in the big band was talking about how that was going to affect things. And, well, of course, it affected things a lot. It's also a really special song for me because it's a song that I tested in the beginnings of playing at the wineries here in Monterey. Before Monterey, I didn't really perform vocally in public, and I didn't really showcase my songwriting. Most of my performance was centered around my jazz guitar. And so Monterey was really the catalyst for me to dive into songwriting as a craft. And it's always been something for me that I can take the most powerful thought or a feeling or an experience that I've had and process it. And I actually wrote a song entitled Poison to Medicine, which comes from a Buddhist concept where if you take the poison of a lot of different animals or plants, that a lot of times that's turned into the antidote. So in a way, the experiences that I have is what allows me to create art and create meaning from it. So this is that song. I'm going to switch guitars real quick. The silence of an empty room fills my heart with a feeling of hope renewed, 'cause my mind is an empty slate. Slow thoughts beget an inspired phrase. Da 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 da. The trials of the week, they're turned into songs now. They're awfully meek, just words on a page, codified anxieties and growing pains, helps me move on. Turning this poison to medicine again. The sound of the ocean waves, alone with my dog beneath the night's soft veil, and the stars cutting through the foggy bay air, fighting back the darkness and giving hope to someone low somewhere. Da 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 da. The trials of the week, they're turned into songs now. They're awfully meek, just words on a page, codified anxieties and growing pains, helps me move on. Turning this poison to medicine. Turning this poison to medicine. Again. Thank you. So another aspect of songwriting that I want to talk about, where my songs come from. And a lot of the time, even though I have this idea, my curse as a guitarist is I really like to start with something that I believe in, as far as being a really cool guitar idea. But as I've been performing more over the couple of years, I've had kind of a variation in that where sometimes it's a vocal melody, sometimes it's a guitar melody. And these next two songs showcase that. The first one, Still Learning, which is about the idea of going through life's up and downs and starting to recognize that pattern rather than being overwhelmed by it, leading into a tune entitled Dog Run, which kind of has a bluegrass flavor to it, which is capturing the feeling of freedom. Am I breaking down, no breaking ground? It's hard to tell, I can see the life, it's right at my fingertips now. But I'm confused and worn down, wonder if I'll ever feel better. Jaded, but I work it out, a mood is the ficklest weather, so tell me why am I still learning this, tell me why am I still learning this, tell me why am I still learning this, tell me why am I today. I thought that after all these years I'd have a grip, I'd take on too much, I'd lose my touch and spiral. But I'm confused and worn down, wonder if I'll ever feel better. Jaded, but I work it out, a mood is the ficklest weather. So I close the shades, ease the pain, and I start to breathe, learn my name. It's a recovery slow, but that's just how life goes. So tell me why am I still learning this, tell me why am I still learning this, tell me why am I still learning this, tell me why am I today, tell me why am I so learning this, tell me why am I so learning this, tell me why am I so learning this, tell me why am I today, tell me why am I today, tell me why am I today. When the rain stops pouring and the wind is slower, birds are singing in sighs and murmurs, the Scent of flowers fills my lungs, makes me wanna go and run. I see the gate is open, leave this fence behind. We'll seek a meadow I've seen in my mind. I won't stop. The path is clear. I know what I will find. Don't it feel like the start of something new? Young shoots are here again. Can't you see now? Each storm has its time, far away from this moment. Don't you see now? The cycle's at its start, breaking out of this old dog run. Darkness seems to grow more every day. Stuck inside, waiting through endless night. But now feel like, how could I doubt we come to life? Don't we all fall and feel broken down, alone even with our friends? Can't you see now? Each storm has its time, far away from this moment. Don't you see now? The cycle's at its start, yes, breaking out of this old dog run. Song to hum along, voice we hear when ours is gone. Can't you see now? Each storm has its time, hope's back and now we mend. Don't you see now? The cycle's at its start, breaking out of this old dog, breaking out of this old dog, breaking out of this old dog run. Thank you. I'm not Johnny Cash. So it's always important to me when I'm not only writing songs, but also kind of going into the next step. I've started from the kernel of having this idea that really inspires me. I've come up with this guitar idea. Usually I'll kind of sit down and record at least a chorus and a verse so that when I come back to it, I don't lose it. But there's also a sense of balance with the topics and kind of the narratives that I'm choosing. I like to have things that feel really personal and stories that are from my life with, of course, maybe less personal details, but still the sentiment. And I think it's also fun to be able to play with the form and sometimes do things that are largely based in more of a metaphorical imagining. So these next two songs are kind of an example of that, where the first tune, once again, my wife makes an appearance. She's over here. Give her a round of applause. Thank you. This is actually our first dance at our wedding. And it's just a song about, it's entitled Our Garden, and it's just respecting the nature of love and that it's not only something temporary, but also something that long-term that you care for and you nurture. And the second song is entitled Brush Fire, which is just this concept of embodying change as both a destructive and a place for having a catalyst for something greater. At the same time, you can't always replace what was in the past. That being said, we have Tangible Love, and we have this. You'll decide. Anyway, this is our garden. Can I turn? Should I turn down from here or from there for the amp?
Turn down. I would go from there if you're feeling too much on stage.
I also appreciate that comment.
Don't turn down. Don't turn down.
All right. Well, I hope the rest of you agree, because I'm not turning down. Whenever I wake up in my arms, you are a charm. Goes away, comes back, know that I can rely on. Whenever I go far, I see you in each light. Hope that I can make it despite weaker eyes. Busier now than ever, carving out time for each other. You say let's escape for the weekend. I need a moment of tending to our garden. We've grown, crossed state lines in different homes. You water, I weed, at night we can sip our tea. Not a sign of strife, checking on each other, making sure that the loving is right. Old enough to see the ways that love can break. Pressure builds, distance grows into a heartache. Keeping a young love through the grid of life. Forget-me-nots bloom in spring past winter strife. Busier now than ever, carving out time for each other. You say let's escape for the weekend. Need a moment of tending to our garden. We've grown, crossed state lines in different homes. You water, I weed, at night we can sip our tea. Not a sign of strife, not a sign of strife, not a sign of strife. Checking on each other, making sure that the loving is right. Thank you. I forgot to mention, but the first two songs I played were off of my first album that I released in 2023 entitled Anywhere Is Home. And everything that you've been listening to since, I'm actually currently recording as a part of a project that's both a novel and an album entitled The Lake. And, well, I'm going to get to that later, but here's the song. Sun's high, I feel it coming. Land's dry, breath is waiting, can't stay in the memory of the past. Nothing's ever made to last. It starts with a careless ember of thought, taking hold turns into brush fire. There is no change in fate. Like a bird in the night, I reach in darkness, fasten my flight. I feel the danger. Will I survive or consumed by all the flames? Is no change in fate. Over and over, we go again and over and over. All things must end and over and over. From the ashes we will bloom. We can always start anew. What's left? The mountains and the river stay untouched. Ashes fall from the sky. Not all of the world is changed by flame. What's in hell will remain. It starts with a careless ember of thought, taking hold turns into brush fire. There is no change in fate. Like a bird in the night, I reach in darkness, fasten my flight. I feel the danger. Will I survive or consumed by all the flames? Is no change in fate. Yes, yes, no. There's no change in. Like a bird in the night, I reach in darkness, fasten my flight. I feel the danger. Will I survive or consumed by all the flames? Is no change in fate. Yes, over and over, we go again and over and over. How does this end and over and over? From the ashes we will bloom. We can always start anew. Over and over, over and over. Over and over. Over and over. Thank you. So, of course, I've talked about the inspiration. I've talked about being able to have a source, a routine that I build the songs from, which is usually my guitar. I've talked about the idea of balancing topics. But now I want to talk about the hardest thing, which is editing. I think many of us in our lives, whatever we're looking at, whether we're looking at, is the color of the house slightly too gray, or do I want to add a little bit more brown to it? Or maybe more important things of life. It's hard to always know your own perspective on something as you're making it. And with songwriting, something I've had to find is that sometimes as a person, I like to downplay things. And so in my songwriting, I sometimes round off the corners when I don't need to. And I think that that's a sense of editing, as well as the idea that certain songs may not be conveying what I want them to. And this next song, I actually started off as more of a meditative piece, but it wasn't urgent enough. It was a piece I wrote about my younger siblings and the fact that they were leaving from high school into college and facing the unknown. And it was something that I wanted to write about, as I think it's something that not only people experience going from high school, but continually throughout our lives. We're constantly choosing our path and trying to figure out what's the next step. So originally the song had a groove that sounded like this. Which is nice, but I wanted it to feel more urgent, reckless, and a little bit chaotic. So here's the path. What lies ahead on your road, I wish I could explain. My eyes have seen a different world, one that's lost to change. Go, chase your fate, the path will guide you along. Go, don't waste a single day, this journey is all your own, all your own, all your own. Curse of age to know your pain, but never hold your load. Choice blade that cuts both ways, leaving none absolved. Go, chase your fate, the path will guide you along. Go, but think a single day, this journey is all your own, all your own, all your own, all your own. All your own, all your own, yeah. Through the brambles, searching for a sign, with dirt on your face. Feet are blistered, body starts to fail, no help on the way. Past tree line, a breath is in view, quiet shores of the lake. Rolling down the mountain, fade on your side, bitter and easing into a bit afraid, bit afraid. Your fate, the path will guide you along. Go, don't waste a single day, this journey is all your own, all your own. All your own. Thank you, thank you. So beyond the songwriter, I think something that also needs to be talked about is the evolution of a song once it reaches the community. Because there's songs of mine that it's been beautiful to see how people of different, backgrounds might interpret a song about choice and the fate of life after having lived it might be a little bit different when you haven't experienced it yet. And this song, The Lake, which is also the title of the album coming up, I performed it at the Golden State Theater, and it was a really fun experience opening for Marty Stewart, and I was able to, there was somebody that emailed me afterwards and just thanked me for playing the song because it made them think about, for me, this song is about, the river of life and the work that I do, and the lake being kind of the reflection point from that. And for them, it was not so much about continuing their work, but trying to decide when they were trying to retire and what other pursuits in life they wanted. So I hope you enjoy the song. It's entitled The Lake. The flow of life, never the chance to wait a while. A river seeking, reaching until it plateaus a while. How will I know it's time? How will I know it's time? Peace, a choice, losing the self for a while. The chatter, unnoticed, until we reach the lake of our mind. Choice is no choice in a stream. The lake never moves with dreams. Choice is no choice in a stream. The lake never moves with dreams. How will I know it's time? 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 Thank you. Well, I'm not sure what time I'm at. Can I, quarter till?
How would you know?
That's a good point. Well, I'd like to also share another song that I feel like is, for a lot of people in this room, if you've seen me perform out and about, you're like, oh, that's Peter's song. You know, that's the one that I really associate with, you know, seeing him at the wineries, and it's a wonderful story about, you know, how he came to Monterey. So I want to play that one for you because it's really defined who I am around the community, and I'll be curious what your takeaways from this song is as well. But I'd also want to just kind of say again that I think what I've gotten out of the songwriting process has helped me develop into the person that I am. And I think largely that's the function of art, right? Is that we're taking the experiences of our life through some process that is comfortable to us, refining it, and we're getting deeper meaning from it that guides us later in life, whether that's gardening, whether that's, you know, painting, whether that's, you know, being really obsessive about how you decorate your house. You know, it's all good. Anyway, I'm going to switch guitars again. You can feel free to take a drink every time I say that. This is one of the only songs that I wrote in completion in one sitting. And I had this nice little, for all you jazz nerds out there, a nice 2-5-1-6 progression. And I was just talking about my life, how I came to Monterey. And it ended up being this great explanation of not only Monterey, but clearly I really like my wife. And this is another song about her, so take that. A year gone by, sitting thousands of miles from where home used to lie, in a city I never knew. But I came across the country just to follow you, 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 you. And you did the same for me. One of my dreams to play music in New York City. It's a trust we have. No matter where we go, it can never get that bad. Some people search their entire lives to find peace. I've found mine. Though we might grow in different ways, you're my roots, always stay with you. Oh, whoa, whoa. What's next? Who knows? Though it would be sweet if I was on the radio and you tell me I will. They say love holds you back, but mine just instills confidence, checks my arrogance. Whoa. Confidence checks my arrogance. Whoa. Some people search their entire lives to find peace. I've found mine. Though we might grow in different ways, you're my roots, I always stay with you. Oh, whoa, whoa. search their entire lives to find peace. I've found mine. Though we might grow in different ways, you're my roots. I always stay with you. Oh, oh. Whoa-oh. Whoa-oh. Thank you so much. Well, I could play another tune for you. I'd also be happy ending it there. So, okay, there was enough one more, so I was like, okay, sure. Okay, I'm going to keep interacting with you, so get ready. Do you want like a slow tune? Do you want a medium tune? Do you want a fast tune? Medium. We got medium. Medium was first. Oh, well, you better... Well, actually, haha, good for you. You know what? This tune has a little bit of a bittersweetness to it. But even though it might sound a little sad, it's actually really about admiration for somebody. Has had to carry a burden that they should not have had to. And I think that sometimes one of the things that we can do to support those people, even when we can't physically do it or take anything off their plate, is just remind them of what they mean to you. And so this is a song entitled I See You. Hope you enjoy it. It also has kind of a banjo picking pattern, but anyway. On the porch a summer's day, start a song, I'm down to play for a night, but I wish I'd stay a while. Grab a towel to the lake, stay back so dinner's not late, and I see you. I see you. Toads croak and the foxes cry. Yes, we're headed out tonight, you and I in the shadow of the moon. I share my heart and you do the same. Sigh, little burden today, and I see you. I see you. All the things that have happened to you, you ask for nothing except our smiles. Told you what I wanted to do, and you just smile, tell me to chase it. All the things that have happened to you, you asked for nothing, but now you smile. I see you. I see you. Meet your love, she sure is swell. Yes, we'll get along so well. Eyes now brighter than the moon. Waves break and the seagulls cry. Yes, I'm headed out tonight. Cross the coast but still share the moon. And I see you. I see you. All the things that have happened to you, you ask for nothing except our smiles. Told you what I wanted to do, and you just smile, tell me to chase it. All the things that have happened to you, you ask for nothing, but now you smile. Ask for nothing, but now you smile. I see you. I see you. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, really genuinely. I want to thank everybody for your time, for being here, to Robert for helping me organize this, to Aaron for recording the sound from tonight. We're going to be putting it up on the YouTube channel, whole concert, so that's good to go. I want to thank Rags for performing. Yeah. And, we're going to be having our next event here for the Portraits in Song on June 18th, and we'd love to see you there. Check out the other programming at the Cherry Center. I heard the jazz concert this Sunday, is it sold out? That's right? Yep. Yes. Okay, well, too bad. For the next one, man, they're really good. So come on back, and thank you for listening. Feel free to talk to me afterwards, but take care.